Punjab Cabinet approves ₹1,500 per acre incentive for farmers. The Punjab Cabinet has approved an incentive of ₹1,500 per acre for farmers sowing paddy through direct seeding of rice technique. A sum of ₹450 crore has been earmarked to provide incentive to farmers for promotion of less water-consuming and cost-effective DSR, direct seeding of rice, technology. Under the DSR technique, paddy seeds are drilled into the field with the help of a machine. Awards and honors. Telangana CM felicitates Salumarda Thimika. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao felicitated a 110-year-old Indian environmentalist Salumarda Thimika on the 18th of May 2022. He also informed that an award from Thimika Green Foundation will be presented on her 111th birthday on June 28, 2022. She is also a Padma Shri recipient. She is noted for her work in planting 385 banyan trees along a 45-kilometer stretch of highway. Positions. Ruchi Soya acquires Patanjali Ayurved's food business for ₹690 crore. Ruchi Soya will acquire the food business of Patanjali Ayurved for around ₹690 crore. The name of Ruchi Soya Industries Limited will be changed to Patanjali Foods Limited after regulatory approvals. The acquired food business consists of 21 products including ghee, honey, spices, juices and flour. Ruchi Soya will pay an annual royalty to Patanjali Ayurved, estimated at 1% of the gross turnover. Hansa NG aircraft successfully completes engine relight test. Hansa NG two-seater flying trainer aircraft has successfully completed in-flight engine relight test at DRDO's Aeronautical Test Range (ATR) facility, Challakere on the 17th of May 2022. Flight test was carried out at an altitude of 7,000 to 8,000 feet with the speed range of 60 to 70 knots by WGCDR KV Prakash and WGCDR NDS Reddy, test pilots from Aircraft and Systems Testing Establishment, ASTE. VTM. MAU and agreements. C.Dot and Vodafone Idea Limited sign MAU. Centre for Development of Telematics, C.Dot, and Vodafone Idea Limited signed in MAU on the 17th of May 2022. The signing of MAU will help both the organizations leverage each other's expertise in their respective domains to develop and deploy LOT, M2M solutions in India. C.Dot is a premier telecom R&D organization under the Ministry of Communications. State Affairs. Karnataka to get AIIMS, Centre gives green signal to state's request. Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has given approval for establishing an All India Institute of Medical Science, AIIMS, in Karnataka. It will help in boosting the Karnataka's health and medical education sector. The new institute will come up at Kalasanhalli near Hennur Main Road in Bengaluru. Key clears Serum Institute Life Sciences Biocon Biologics deal. The Competition Commission of India, KI, has approved a proposed deal involving Serum Institute Life Sciences, Covishield Technologies, and Biocon Biologics. Once the deal is complete, Serum Institute Life Sciences Private Limited will have about 15% stake in Biocon Biologics Limited. Covishield Technologies Pvt Limited is a wholly owned subsidiary of Serum Institute Life Sciences Private Limited. Agreements. GEM, CSCA Governance India Private Limited and Department of Posts sign MAU. Government A Marketplace, GEM, Common Service Centre A Governance India Private Limited and Department of Posts have signed in MAU. It has been signed for the engagement of last-mile buyers, sellers and service providers in public procurement. Nearly 450,000 common service centers and around 150,000 post offices across the country will be trained. China hosts BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting on May 19, 2022. China hosted the meeting of the BRICS Ministers of Foreign Affairs on May 19, 2022 through video conference. The meeting was also attended by India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. India handed over the BRICS chairmanship to China in January 2022. The theme for BRICS 2022 is Foster High-Quality BRICS Partnership, Usher in a New Era for Global Development. 210. Rupee. Garma Gandhi. Banking frauds deep 51% to 40,295 crore rupees. Public sector banks reported over 51% deep in the amount involved in frauds to 40,295.25 crore rupees during the financial year ended March 2022, the Reserve Bank of India has said. The 12 PSBS, public sector banks, had reported frauds worth 81,921.54 crore rupees in preceding fiscal 2020-21. The country's largest lender, State Bank of India, reported frauds worth 6,932.37 crore rupees. States Affairs. World Bank sanctions $350 million United States dollars to Gujarat's SRESTHAG project. The World Bank has approved $350 million United States dollars as financial aid for the implementation of systems reform endeavors for transformed health achievement in Gujarat, SRESTHAG. The aid has been sanctioned to the state under the project to improve the health facilities and services. Gujarat Governor Acharya Devvrat. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Bhai Patel. Deaflympics 2021. India won a total of 16 medals. India's largest contingent ever at a Deaflympics, 65 athletes, returned with a total of 16 medals from the event. These include 8 gold, 1 silver, and 7 bronze. This was India's richest medal haul at the Deaflympics. India finished in the 9th position on the medal table. The shooting team picked up the most, 3 gold and 2 bronze. The Deaflympics 2021 were held in Caxias do Sul, Brazil. India signs fertilizer pacts with Jordan. The Indian government has signed key fertilizer pacts with Jordan as supplies and prices of the agriculture commodity get impacted due to the Russia-Ukraine conflict. India's Chemicals and Fertilizer Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya was in Jordan from May 13 to 15 for securing long and short-term supplies of fertilizer. Russia has been among the largest exporter of fertilizer. Indexes and reports. India overtakes Germany to become 4th largest vehicle market. According to the report released by Organisation Internationale des Constructeurs d'Automobiles, OICA, India has surpassed Germany to become 4th largest vehicle market in the world. The first is occupied by China, followed by the US and Japan. India is expected to become the 3rd largest vehicle market by 2025. OICA Headquarters, Paris, France. May 18 – World AIDS Vaccine Day. Every year on May 18, the world commemorates World AIDS Vaccine Day. The day is observed to honor the efforts of hundreds of scientists and medical professionals who are working persistently to develop a vaccine to combat the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. The day is also known as HIV Vaccine Awareness Day. World AIDS Vaccine Day was observed for the first time in 1998. Appointments. Indigo appoints KLM's Peter Elbers as CEO. Interglobe Aviation, the parent company of low-cost carrier IndiGo, appointed Peter Elbers as its new Chief Executive Officer on the 18th of May. Mr. Elbers will succeed Ronojoy Dutta as Chief Executive Officer of IndiGo when the 71-year-old retires later this year. Mr. Elbers is the first foreign chief executive of IndiGo Airlines. IndiGo is the largest airline in India with a 53.5% market share. Resignations. Delhi Lieutenant Governor Anil Bajal resigns. Anil Bajal resigned as Delhi's Lieutenant Governor on the 18th of May. He submitted his resignation to President Ramnath Kovind citing personal reasons. He took over as the 21st Lieutenant Governor of Delhi on December 31 in 2016, following the resignation of his predecessor Najib Jung. He has served a long tenure of more than 5 years and 4 months. He is a 1969 batch IAS officer.